In today's episode, we are going ahead with one line self introduction. So, in trainers' parlance, it is known as the elevator pitch. So, what is this? Why do we need to require it? Sir, in fact, it is advisable. So, in fact, if we have the opportunity to introduce ourselves as clearly, as deeply as possible, that would be better. So, why do we need to introduce ourselves in one line? So it may so happen sometimes you get the appointment with the deciding authorities. So the people who are in high positions are people who would like to know about you within 1 minute. So they have got short time. So that is one possibility. Or sometimes you do not have the appointment at all. You just have a kind of opportunity to face with some deciding authorities, where you have an opportunity to just have a glimpse. There you need to create the lasting first impression. Towards that, this particular elevator pitch, this particular opportunity to create the very good first impression is going to be useful. So usually, most of the people, I come across two types of people. So the first extreme is that there are people who feel that, oh, there is nothing, there is no need to prepare to give my self-introduction because I know about myself for the long time, have been with me for more than 20 years or 30 years based on your age. So most of the people, they feel that, oh, I know about myself fully. So I better let me get prepared with other subjects in the world. And there is no need to prepare, especially for self-introduction. This is one kind of people we come across. Another type of people, they believe in giving as elaboratively as possible and how to give self-introduction. Totally, they master it. So that is another variety of people. And there are people who are confused. Sir, how to give self-introduction? So this is another variety of people. So now let me, in this particular video, we are going to cover if you have very short time, very short span of time, within a fraction of time, if you have to create a very good first impression, a lasting impression, how we can create. So that is the main agenda of the program today. And today, if the time permits, we are going to take up a few common errors, common confusions in Indian English. So that is also going to happen in today's video. So now let us first go ahead with this elevator pitch. So the elevator pitch or the one line self introduction, I can call it. So in this, how we can go ahead. So as we discussed other day, everyone is into sales and marketing, my friends. Most of the people, if I ask them, hey, are you into marketing? No, sir, I'm not into marketing. I am into IT industry. By that, they say that various different domains, they say. Honestly speaking, every one of us are into sales and marketing. So what then will let us understand what does it mean by sales and marketing? So to persuade people to think in our perspective and to influence. So you see, when we are interacting with the people, first we need to make the people think in our angle. We need to motivate them and we need to convince them to think in our angle. And then finally, we are convincing them and then we are influencing them. So this process is known as the sales and marketing. So if we do it for a purpose of selling a product, so that is of course a professional sales and marketing. But in general interaction, every day, day in and day out, in every interaction, we without our knowledge, we are doing the sales and marketing. A successful person is one who communicates effectively to persuade and influence the people, think in his perspective in daily life. So the leaders you might have observed and the people who are in our day-to-day communication, the successful people also you might have observed, they are able to convince the people. They are able to put across their thoughts, their point of view in a very successful fashion. So is there any effective way, sir, to do this? So this is a common confusion people have. Yes, there is. You can do this in one sentence also effectively. So the clear message, whenever you are giving your introduction, the clear message should include that you need to tell who is that person, who am I, and what do I do, how I bring value. Simple. Who am I? What do I do? And how I bring value. So if you can successfully give this particular information through your one line self introduction, then you are very successful. You have got the every opportunity to get into the next round of discussion and you may get an appointment with the deciding authorities. Let us try to understand to do it in a systematic way. So simple. You see, first line, of course, it goes without saying, it's your name. Now, second line, this is a one line self intro I am talking about. I help X achieve Y by doing Z or Z. I help X achieve Y by doing Z. Sir, what is this? Very simple. Now let me try to tell about myself. I train the professionals. You see, I help X. Means what do I do? What kind of help I give? I train the professionals and celebrities, if possible. You can put that also. I help the celebrities and the professionals. Then through my help, what do they achieve? What is the benefit they are going to get? They get what? They get fluency. They get fluency in English. Now, is there any special method or is there any unique method? Because there are a number of people who are into training. There are a number of people who give communication skills and fluency in English. Then what is my specialty? What is my uniqueness? So that I will get the immediate attention from the people. So then that is what we need to put in the last sentence. Again, I tell, I help the professionals speak English fluently through my paperless fluency unique module. Simple. Now, if someone gives further opportunity, oh, is it so? I would like to know further. So then again, I can, now I got an opportunity. Now, how can I say? I help the professionals and celebrities speak English effectively, effortlessly, naturally, spontaneously, as if they are speaking as if they are speaking their mother tongue. So by following my unique module, paperless fluency, by making use of the power of their subconscious mind. You see, now once I got further opportunity, now I went a bit deeper. I took this elevator pitch further to further heights and a much deeper. Now, in this way, we can do it. I am Dr. Vivekanand Rayapeti. I train the professionals speak English fluently through my paperless fluency. So this is what I am talking about. So you do not have much time. Just imagine that you have gone to an airport. Now you are entering into the airport and then opposite to you, a deciding authority is coming. Now he has so much of potential to give you opportunity and to give you a huge project. At the time, you do not have the time to give your detailed introduction. So with a smile, you can go ahead and you can give a shake hand and you give this particular one-line self-introduction. So then definitely he remembers, wow, that's really great. Can I have your card, please? Because he's in a hurry, he's going, and you are in a hurry, you are going. But with this particular one-line self-intro, you created that slot in his mind. You got an opportunity to create that particular slot in his mind, and then he's interested, he's curious. He asks you invariably, hey, can I get your card, please? Can we meet leisurely at so and so time? So this is what I am talking about, the one line self-introduction. So you may be an employee, you may be working for IT, or you may be into accounts, you may be a chartered accountant, and you may be a doctor, you may be a lawyer, you may be a singer, you may be a professional into any kind of walk of life, in any kind of profession you are into. But with your potential clients, you can create this kind of opportunity. You can get this kind of opportunity by following this one line self intro. Again, I put that slide. If you wish, you can have a screenshot of it. And of course, it can be achieved with the repeated trial and error method. So because of this one line self introduction, I created it after so many trials. So it gets this particular finished shape. Not just like that, it doesn't happen just like that. It needs some kind of corrections, then again doing it fresh, trying it out, again doing it. So with so many rehearsals, you can get perfection. So ultimately, you see, this is the final gist of it. Your name, one sentence, then second sentence, I help X achieve Y by doing Z. If you are a chartered accountant, let us suppose, so then you can use, I help the industrialists get more profits or save more money by giving them unique solutions through my auditing skills. If you are a doctor, I help my patients get perfect health through my great experience. So, whatever is your specialty, whatever is your uniqueness, through which you can try it out. So, this is what we call one line self introduction or the elevator pitch.